Alright, welcome to another episode of Let's Cakap-Cakap unboxing, where today we're going to take a look at the
Kaboom!
brand new Avengers Mark 85 Iron Man from Avengers Endgame. Yes, so today we will all be Iron Man. Budget stands.
Yeah.
Stands on a budget. All right. So, pretty nice looking. First impressions are really nice. Still follows the same box style as all the other Avengers Endgame figures, with the Starfield here.
So it does fit the racks, when you actually put it up on the rack.
They have all the same box style. So, if you would, unroll the tape. Very gently unroll the tape.
So here's another tip. Once you do it
if you want to preserve the tape, do it this way.
Yeah, so actually you can roll it instead of getting
pulling.
Yeah. There.
See? Still preserves the original tape length, and you can still keep your plastic bag. Plastic wrap.
There we go.
Alright. So, still same as Rescue, matte printing with just the Avengers logo being this glossy print, and metallic A around. And all the cast and crew who made this, JC Hong, all that, blah, 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 Howard Chan. So, this is a very controversial figure because the first the first run came with a very weird head sculpt.
Yeah.
Which was Tony Stank. Fortunately, us in Asia here,
we don't have to go through those exchange, do we?
Yes. It came with the Tony Stark head sculpt out of the box.
So this is how it looks like.
Yeah, Mark 85 foam, all the art reactor detail on the side here. Nothing too remarkable. Take up the top. You have the main figure, but we'll not take a look at him just yet. Let's take a look at the accessories. So first things first is the head. And you can confirm this is Tony Stark.
The most controversial head sculpt ever.
But this is Tony Stark. Is this Tony Stank to you? No, it's Stark, not Stank. Sorry, Tony Stark.
Don't need any exchange.
And there's a neck piece adapter here, which is good because it's a one whole neck here. So you get adapted here and then just put there for when you want to do his whole shtick.
Yep.
And of course, Mark 85 will not be complete without the I am Iron Man.
The actual snap of it.
Yeah, and it's fully articulated too. So if you want to do the snap, I think this is a close approximation. Sort of. Here's a snap. So
middle finger to thumb.
Close enough. You can sort of get the snap. Sort of, because there's a limit to how much you can articulate.
Wow.
But yeah, it's very detailed. Look, you look at all the bits and pieces there, and this is, I think, is a light up.
Does it light up? Yeah.
It looks to be maybe a light up hand. I can't say it for certain. There doesn't look to be any electronics in here. But it's kind of nice nonetheless that they gave you this hand. Let me just give it a try.
You can just display.
Oh yes, it could be a light up hand because there is a clear joint here. So I think what you have to do is swap out one of the arms to get all the electronics off. But we're not gonna do that here because not mine. So, repulsor hand as usual for Iron Man. You want to do the repulsor thingy. And a pair of articulated hands. So, get one pair here, another pair here.
So we're going to give some tips. Okay, there are going to be someone's questioning this. Oh my gosh, I got a paint defect. What do I do?
All of them have the same. These are slightly weathered. Not as bad as the battle damaged ones, but there's some slight weathering. Because you can see here, like for example, on these two hands, the battle damage is the same. So it's not a paint scratch, it's not a paint defect, this is weathering.
Yeah. We are going to get that question all over again.
All right, all the good bits, accessories here.
Dr. Octavius.
So here's a flight pole, as per usual for most hot toys. And here's the stand, same as Rescues, the octagon. Is it octagon or hexagon? How many sides is this? 8 or 6?
Hexa.
It's a hexagon. It's a 6-sided, so probably hexagon. So yeah, it's a hexagon with the Avengers A here, Endgame. You know, the arc reactor. It's red instead of blue for Rescue, and of course the nameplate Iron Man.
Starro.
And well, this is the back laser for the Mark 85. I have no clue how to install this because it looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to actually disconnect and connect.
Is it magnet?
No, it's not a magnet. It's
oh,
peg and a slot system. So
just like the Rescue,
yeah,
you have to
so
pry
we'll
open.
try to figure it out. But again, we're not gonna, probably not gonna try and break this figure. It's not mine. Even still, this head sculpt is very lifelike. You see the gloss in the eye, the layering on the hair. And you know, this is Robert Downey Jr. Right there. It looks like Robert Downey Jr. So yeah, this is just a business. I can feel that it's fish water.
Oh, something's stuck in there.
It's a protective foam, and I accidentally ripped it off.
No problem.
I am so sorry. The person who has borrowed this. If you're intending to keep all some of the foam on, I am very sorry.
It is a keepsake now. Zoom.
Oh, not again.
Twice.
Oh, God.
Oh, third time's a charm. Did we get a third?
Well, I mean, this is okay. This is just slightly resting on. It's not covering any joints. So here's Iron Man.
These are like prawn crackers. Like props, like seaweed crackers.
So here. But oh, this is a bit of a workout. This holding this guy. Actually, he's pretty weighty.
Oh,
okay, there you go. 4th time's the charm. Right, let's just get the neck piece off. There's a neck protector plastic there. And some protection plastic over here. There's a lot of protective plastic on these. Yeah, it could kill a small ecosystem. But you know, I understand why they're there. It's to protect the figure during shipping. So, first impressions. This is very, very nice. And you know, you look at the paintwork. I mean, look at it. It's my hand is reflecting. It's that glossy and metallic. You know,
they really improved the paint.
Yeah, it's a very deep, very cherry red, metallic red that they're using here, which is really nice. And the gold is very nice, sort of flat gold.
So everything really you see here is not a paint chip at all. No,
and there's some little bits and pieces of weathering that they've applied here. So you know, it's not a paint chip, it's not a defect. This is all weathering. As you can see here, it goes all the way down.
It has difference. Okay?
Yep. Goes all the way down.
Don't try to return us or something like, hey, I got a defect unit.
No. It's not broken. It's just some battle damage.
Paint it back if you care.
As applied. So, and well, it's very, very heavy because there is die cast. From what I can feel, the shins are die cast. And the biceps feel like they're die cast. Just touching it. So, but still, even still, like this is a very heavy boy. You should try and lift him a bit.
I won an award.
The Tony Award.
The Tonys.
So,
it's so heavy that I'm sure that it can stand on itself, right?
Yes, I don't think you need to stand if you want to stand this guy. Unless, of course, you have children around, which we do recommend. Don't let them near this thing.
Never. Children.
Never.
Hazard.
So, articulation-wise, you know, still the same as most Iron Man. So there's a double joint here, you know, so you can do flying poses if you wanted to. There's a ball joint in the head, and there's a secondary joint in the butt base of the neck. So you can do this up and down. And well, the arms are the same as well. There's a joint here. There's a joint here. You can swivel up, double bend here. And what I really like about this system is that if you look at this here, the bicep cover actually moves. Wait. So let's look at it here.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, kind of blows your mind a bit. So,
here, show
for the benefit
again.
of the audience, So pretty good, cool engineering trick that Hot Toys did is this bicep arm actually moves to facilitate articulation. So if you move this here, okay, you can get a normal bend, but if you want to get more bend, you can push it slightly, and you can see here, this bicep arm moves up.
They're totally mechanical.
Yeah, so it's a very cool engineering trick to get more articulation. Yeah, it's really cool. So let me just sort of push this because it's starting to catch on something. Yeah, and the same I do believe is gonna apply for the other arm. But, oh boy. And now it's stuck. There's a risk of it getting stuck now.
Better be careful on this one. You don't want to buy it.
Yeah. So, I should have slides back. Ah, here you go. Slides back down. There you go. So it'll slide back down to actually cover it back. And bicep swivel here. So it's pretty good. Swivel at the wrist. Up and down. It's okay. There's just a bit of paint stuck. It's out of the box. It's a bit stiff out of the box because I presume it's been in storage in Hong Kong for a while. So the legs, of course, you can get a sort of normal bend, but if you want more, as per usual for Hot Toys Iron Man, you can pull it down. So I'm gonna gently try it here.
Is it applicable to all?
I've had these joined for quite a while, so I can pull it down a bit, and then, as you can see here, I get better articulation. But I'm not gonna go for the full because, again, as this is not mine.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but yeah, but it's doable. So, double bend at the knee, full articulation, and yeah, actually, what they do really cool is they did have a cover piece here, then it moves one way. Whoa. So it looks really nice, actually, this articulated piece.
Everything it moves, like all those scales and everything,
yeah.
they move themselves. It's kind of like very mechanical from them.
And I kind of cool that Hot Toys does this because the RE5 is a very nanotech suit. So trying to get this in plastic form must have been an engineering nightmare for people at Hot Toys. So yeah, so Iron Man. Let's just put him down here for like 2 seconds so we can get a comparison to Tony's very first on-screen suit. So this is the Mark III, Tony's very first on-screen suit that he wore in Iron Man 2008. Here is the last suit that he wore.
How far he had come.
Yes, very. You can see the design changes here from a very mechanical looking suit that he wore, and it has to equip over to all the nanotech stuff. So, you know, it is a really cool like this design progression, and compared to Mark III, the 85 is also quite a bit taller. As you can see here, it's like almost a head taller, because I think it's meant to be like a nanotech suit. So what you want to try and do is pry this open and then attach the backpack. But again, because you show me, I want to show them why it's so difficult to actually pull off.
This?
No, that one, the backpack cannon.
The Starro.
Yeah. So because it's on these 3 pegs here, and there's a slot here, I can see the pegs poking out from looking under. But because they're so tight out of the box, I don't want to try it because I don't end up breaking this. This isn't mine. So yeah, overall, I think this is a very cool figure, very nice suit.
Well, in addition to it,
if you do want this suit, but in a bit more of an affordable fashion, we do still have some Cosbabies left in stock. 2 versions, in fact. This is the team-up version with Rescue. Both of them are unmasked. And you can have this one as well, the Iron Man Mark 85 with Shield, also unmasked. So these 2 are still in stock. You know, you can go to the links, will be in the description down below if you want these Cosbabies. And yeah, still available. So final thoughts on this figure. How much would you put on the panic meter? Panic now or panic later, so you can get a better price?
I'm still onto this one. If comparisons,
I'm more of a 80%.
85.
Me personally,
For me, 85.
85 for 85 on the paddock meter for Mr. Koiko.
Yeah.
Me personally, on the paddock meter, probably 60, you know. For me personally, I'm not the world's biggest fan for Iron Man. If I would rush for an Iron Man suit, I would have been the Mark 7 because I love the Mark 7.
I want a very special Iron Man
because
suit.
it's mechanical looking, you know. I prefer that one over the this one. So, but for other collectors, for Iron Man fans, if you do want this figure, look up for this. I think we do have some very limited units extra in stock. So if you want this, really want this, 100% go for it. You know, our recommendation. The paint is nice. The weathering is very cool. All the little details that they put in this figure are very nice.
Really look cool when it's standing with Rescue.
So let's move Mark 3 out of the way. Let's put him next to Rescue.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mark 3. There you go, Mr. and Mrs. Stark. In the flesh. Or in the metal.
Yeah, plastic.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next episode of Let's Check Out.
Cakap.
We are Iron Man.
Iron Man.